Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So now guys, it looks as though it is only public shaming and public pressure that can be the panacea to the excesses of this brutish, rather crass Buhari administration. So to their excesses, it is public shaming that is the antidote, the kryptonite, the panacea. Guys, I bring you this. Breaking: Army releases female soldier who accepted marriage proposal from youth corps member. So I don't really need to trail this story too heavily for you guys. You all know the backdrop to this, what happened in Kwara State, but just a quick synopsis for those of you who might well not. In fact, I'll insert a video clip that just addresses it. But really the backdrop, youth corps member in camp, the orientation process is a lot of you that have been through the tertiary system in Nigeria are familiar with that process. So youth corps member, and of course with the youth corps services in the camps, there's usually a company of soldiers that are superintending them and pretty much ushering them and taking them through the processes. So part of the military retinue at that camp was a young female soldier. The young female soldier, pretty girl, young youth corpers, young boy thrusting and full of life. So you put that in the mix, and nature takes its course. Nature took its course, and the pretty soldier girl caught the eye of a young thrusting youth corper. A relationship developed, but a respectful and an ordered one, to the point that this guy proposed to the soldier girl. The soldier girl, of course, in delight, she accepted, and for that she was then locked up by the Buhari administration for accepting a proposal of marriage whilst being a soldier person in the Buhari military. So that's essentially the loose backdrop to this, and I'll insert a clip. As I said, I might well insert it here, but guys, I bring you again this. Army releases female soldier who accepted marriage proposal from youth corps member. So now let's now see what the latest development is. Private Anna Sofiat Akinlabi, a female soldier detained after video clips of her being proposed to by a male corps member at the National Youth Service Corps orientation camp in Kwara State went viral on social media, has been released by the Nigerian Army. Correspondents gathered that Sofiat was released on Saturday. Spokesperson for the Nigerian Army, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, confirmed the development to correspondents. He said, "I can confirm to you that an order has been made for the soldier to be freed and enjoy the Christmas with her family and friends, with a serious warning for her not to repeat such an act." Correspondents had reported that the female soldier was ordered to be detained by Captain M.M. Abdullahi, Kwara State NYSC camp commandant, at a military detention facility in Ilorin, the state capital, pending further investigation. A military source had said she was detained for not being due to marry, romancing on uniform publicly. So that should be in uniform, but they wrote on uniform. So romancing in uniform, that should read publicly, absent on parade, indiscriminate behavior, doing things aside from her purpose at the NYSC camp, disobedience to the standing order of social media rule, and disobedience to ethics and tradition of the Nigerian Army. Akinlabi's arrest and detention was widely condemned by civil society groups and Nigerians in general, who described it as gender discrimination by the Nigerian army. So the release of this girl has been effected, and rightly so. So say all of us, because of course it's one of the most ludicrous things that has yet beset the Nigerian space, which is often beset with a retinue of ridiculousness. So let's now just get the backdrop to exactly what has led to this lady now having to be released. So let me just see if we can find okay, actually, let me, rather than go back, let me go forward. So let's see what the public reaction has been to that story. So let me bring you a second headline. Sack Army Chief NYSC boss over harassment of female soldier who accepted corps member marriage proposal. Women group urges President Buhari. A group concerned Nigerian women has given President Muhammad Buhari a 14-day ultimatum to sack the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya, and National Youth Service Corps Director General, Brigadier General Shaibu Ibrahim, over the harassment and detention of a female soldier who accepted a marriage proposal from a male corps member. Correspondents had reported that the female soldier, Private Anna Sofiat Akilabi, was ordered to be detained by Captain M.M. Abdullahi, Kwara State NYSC Commandant, at a military detention facility in Ilorin, the capital, pending investigation into the matter. A military source had said she was detained for not being due to marry. So I think we've gone through a lot of this. So let me go to the reactions. Reacting in a statement, the women rights. Sorry, I thought I had my camera go off just then, but we carry on. Reacting in a statement, the women rights group led by Bimbola Olatunwaju berated the NYSC DG for what it termed an apparent show of disdain for women. The group further called the attention of Nigerians to the fact that the provision that said a female soldier must serve for 3 years before marriage, the basis upon which Akinlabi was detained, has not been breached, as the soldier merely accepted a proposal for marriage, which can take up to 10 years before being formally contracted. It also wondered if same provision applied to male officers, adding that the group will go to any length to ensure that Private Akinlabi was not discriminated against because of her gender. The women's group said the military code, by virtue of Section 1(3) of the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria as amended, remains null and void for clashing with the provision of the Nigerian Supreme Law. The group vowed to immediately press for the unconditional release of the detained female soldier. The group said, following the apparent breach of the female officer's fundamental rights, we will lead a protest to the Presidential Villa, United States Embassy, British High Commission, Ministry of Women Affairs, Human Rights Commission Office, and other key institutions if the Chief of Army Staff and the NYSCDG are not removed for their hatred towards women within the next 7 days. We also call on the First Lady, Mrs. Aisha Buhari, the wife of the Vice President, wife of the Senate President, and Speaker of the House of Representatives, the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, and other influential women to join in the protest against the Chief of Army Staff and the NYSCDG to occupy Aso Rock on December the 30th, 2021. So it looks as though events have since superseded this because, of course, that lady has been released, as we already know. But really, it is this shooting themselves in the foot thing that is the penchant of the Nigerian military space. So that has been the travails of this lady now, but should it even end there is the question. Should Femi Falana now intervene? We know how he loves a lawsuit. So should do now institute a lawsuit on behalf of this lady for unlawful detention and abridgment of her rights and all of the usual blah blahs that we know Falana for? And what are your thoughts on the travails and what this young lady has had to endure? Is this something that should be accepted in modern times? And is this yet another instance of the Buhari administration's draconian administration of the Nigerian space, shooting themselves in the foot yet again? Conversations in the comment section. That is what we do here. We converse in the comment section. So come join in that comment section to share your thoughts. So I'll leave it here. Carry conversation on with you in the comment section. But here, say peace.